Right now, as you're watching this video, billions of messages are moving across the world. Videos are loading. Messages are being sent. Payments are happening. All in less than a second. But here's the strange part. You can't see any of it. No visible path. No wires in the air. No obvious system carrying it. So where is it actually going? Does it travel through space? Does it fly through satellites? Or is there something hidden beneath your feet powering everything you do online? Because the truth is, what you think the internet is not what it actually is. And once you understand it, you'll never see the world the same way again. Let's start with one of the biggest misconceptions in technology. The cloud. You've heard it countless times. Your photos are in the cloud. Your files are backed up in the cloud. Your videos are stored in the cloud. But here's the truth. The cloud isn't floating in the sky. In reality, it's made up of massive buildings called data centers. These warehouse-sized facilities are packed with thousands of powerful computers called servers, running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every photo you've uploaded. Every email you've sent. Every website you've visited. It's all stored on physical machines in real locations around the world. The internet isn't some wireless magic floating above us. It's built from steel, glass, concrete, electricity, and millions of kilometers of cables. And those cables are where the story gets really interesting. If I asked you how information travels from Dubai to London or New York to Tokyo, you might say satellites. Most people do. But satellites actually carry only a small percentage of global internet traffic. The vast majority travels through something much more surprising. Giant fiber optic cables lying on the ocean floor. In fact, more than 95% of international internet traffic travels through undersea cables. Not satellites. Cables. Thousands of kilometers of them connecting continents across the planet. And here's the incredible part. Your data doesn't travel through these cables as electricity. It travels as light. Tiny flashes of light race through ultra-thin strands of glass at incredible speeds. Every video call. Every online purchase. Every message. All moving through these hidden underwater highways. Without them, the modern internet simply wouldn't exist. Let's say you send a message to a friend. See you at 7. The moment you hit send, something fascinating happens. Your message doesn't travel as one complete piece. Instead, it's broken into tiny pieces called data packets. Think of it like tearing a letter into dozens of small pieces and sending each piece separately through the mail. Each packet contains a small portion of your message along with information about where it came from and where it needs to go. Now here's the surprising part. Those packets don't always travel together. Some may take one route. Others may take completely different routes across cities, countries, and networks. The internet constantly chooses whichever paths are available at that moment. When all the packets finally arrive, your friend's phone reassembles them into the original message. All of this happens in a fraction of a second. So quickly that it feels instantaneous. Of course, packets need directions. Otherwise they'd have no idea where to go. Every device connected to the internet has something called an IP address. Think of it as a digital street address. Just like every house has a unique location, every internet-connected device has a unique address. The problem is that humans aren't very good at remembering long strings of numbers. That's why we use names like YouTube.com, Google.com, Netflix.com. When you type one of these names, something called DNS takes over. DNS stands for Domain Name System. Think of it as the internet's giant phone book. Its job is to instantly translate website names into the correct IP addresses. This entire process usually happens in just a few milliseconds. Before you've even finished pressing enter, the internet already knows exactly where your request needs to go. Now your packets know where they're going. But how do they actually get there? This is where Reuters come in. Reuters are the internet's traffic controllers. Every second, they examine incoming packets and decide the fastest route forward. Imagine a GPS system constantly recalculating millions of routes every second. That's essentially what routers do. If one path becomes crowded, traffic is redirected. If a connection fails, packets automatically take another route. These decisions happen millions of times every second across the globe. Without routers, the internet would be chaos. Here's something most people never think about. What if every YouTube video had to travel from a single server somewhere on the other side of the world every time someone pressed play? The internet would feel painfully slow. So how does a video start playing almost instantly? The answer is content delivery networks, or CDNs. Instead of storing popular content in just one location, companies create copies and distribute them across servers around the world. When you click play, the system automatically finds the closest available copy. That means the video you're watching may be coming from a server located in your own city rather than another continent. This dramatically reduces loading times and helps make streaming feel nearly instant. Here's one final mystery. Why doesn't the internet constantly fail? After all, cables get damaged. Servers crash. Equipment breaks. Power outages happen. Yet most of the time, the internet keeps working. That's because it was designed with redundancy. In simple terms, there are multiple paths between most destinations. If one route becomes unavailable, routers quickly find another. Imagine a city with dozens of alternate roads available whenever a highway closes. That's how the internet survives problems every day without most users ever noticing. This ability to reroute traffic automatically is one of the reasons the internet feels so reliable. The next time you send a message, watch a video, or open a website, remember this. Your data isn't floating through a magical cloud. It's racing through glass fibers, crossing oceans, passing through data centers, being guided by routers, and traveling through one of the most complex systems humanity has ever created. All in less than a second. Most people use the internet every single day without ever understanding how it works. Now you do. If you enjoyed this deep dive, drop a globe with meridians in the comments so I know you made it to the end. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more hidden systems explained. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.